everybody, so welcome back for another Yoga with Kids class. So today I've got my same little helper. This is
Harry.
And Harry is
7 years old.
Good boy. We have tried to do one with Mia, Harry's naughty little sister, but she's not been very helpful, is she? No, she's a little bit too young, so maybe when she's a bit bigger. But we've also got cats and dogs to help today, so hopefully it'll be nice and fun. So let's get going, Harry. We're going to start in our tabletop. So do you remember the tabletop pose? What do? Where are our knees? Underneath our hips, and our hands are underneath our shoulders. Good boy, buddy. You're demonstrating as well. So let's start with our cat-cow. So as you breathe in, we turn into our cows. So we drop our bellies down, we lift our bottoms, and we lift our heads, and we go moo. Good boy, good body as well. As we breathe out, let's round our spine. So make a big curve in your back. Press your hands down and have a little look at your tummies into your cat pose. You hissing like an angry cat, Harry. Good boy. Coming back through to your cow. As we breathe in, drop that belly. Lovely. As we breathe out, back to our angry cat. Beautiful. Let's come back to a nice flat back. So see how straight you can get your back. You want to look like a nice little table from the side. So lift your head a little bit, Harry. Make your back nice and flat. That's it. Nice long spine. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to do something a little bit funny. We're going to take our left leg all the way out to the left like this. Now, Harry, you said this is a little bit strong for you because children do have quite tight little hamstrings. So if it's really feels a bit sore, we're going to take a little bend in that knee. So you can just bend that knee, pointing your toes towards me. Otherwise, we've got a nice straight leg. Now, from here, we're going to just rock backwards and forwards. So you should feel that stretching the muscles all the way inside your legs. So if you've been doing lots of running or football in the garden, it's really nice to stretch out these muscles. They like it, even if you don't like it. Do you notice how Buddy's not demonstrating this one? Do you think his legs are a little bit too short?
Well, his leg is going like that.
So from here, we're going to fly up into the sky. So I want you to stop rocking. I want you to pull your belly button up. So you squeeze, suck your tummy in, make your tummy nice and strong. And then I want you to fly your fingers all the way up to the sky, reaching as high as you can. Shoulders relaxing down. Beautiful, Harry. So keep that bend in the knee if it feels a bit sore. We're going to turn into some elephants here. So I want you to have a big elephant's ear with your right hand on your right hip, and then this is our trunk. So let's be little elephants. You do a good elephant noise. I've heard better. And then we're going to float our trunk all the way down to our tippy toes. So we're an elephant doing some nice little stretching. Elephants doing yoga. And what we don't want to happen here is our shoulders to come forward. So open that shoulder. It doesn't matter if your trunk just reaches your knee. It doesn't matter where your trunk is. So lift your trunk up a bit higher, Harry, so it's under your knee. That's it. And keep your gaze forwards. And that's it. Don't arch your back. Beautiful. So let's release our elephant ears and trunks and float them all the way back up. And this time we're going to go on the other side. So we want our left hand to come down to our hip. You can see me there, Harry. Look forwards, darling. That's it. And we want our right hand to be our trunk. And can we reach our trunks all the way down to the ground? Well done. Now this is going to be a little bit of balance here. We are going to lift our left leg off the ground, bend into that knee. And can we use our hand to reach for our foot? Good boy, Harry. Does that feel funny? So you should get a nice big stretch across the front of the body. It's a bit of a wobbly one. Well done. If you don't like that balance, you can just release the arm and the leg back down. So let's come into a nice big side stretch again, Harry. So place your foot back down. Oh, don't worry, if you fall over, you can find your way back in. And then we're going to fly all the way back up. Reach with those fingers and then bring our hands back down to the floor. Well done, everyone. Bringing your knee back underneath your hips. Take a little cat-cow. So any movements that feel good, Cows or cats, any order. You can even shake your hips from side to side. Buddy, is he in your way a little bit, Harry? Beautiful. So we've got to do all of that on the other side. So let's make another elephant do some yoga. So this time we're going to take our right leg out to the side. You've got space, Harry?
Yeah.
Good boy. So let's rock back and forwards first. Start stretching into that muscle. Remember, if this feels a bit sore, you can have a little bend in that knee. You don't have to keep the leg perfectly straight. Then when you're ready, come to a nice stillness and let's hug our belly buttons in. So really engage with your tummy muscles, Harry, all that six pack. And then when you're ready, fly your hands all the way up to the sky. Reach with your fingers. Relax down through your shoulders. Beautiful. Turning your toes to point out if the leg is straight. Let's make an elephant. So this time left hand makes the ear. And this is our elephant's trunk. You want to do your elephant noise again, Harry? So then all our elephants are going to reach down to their legs. So it really doesn't matter if your trunk ends on your knee or your thigh, or all the way down to your toes. Wherever feels like a nice little stretch. Does that feel okay for you, Harry? Keeping this shoulder nice and open, Harry. That's beautiful, darling. Lovely long spines. Nice, guys. So we're going to come back up. Woo! And we're going to swap our elephant ear and trunk. So this time, right hand makes the ear. Nice big elephant ear. Left hand is going to come all the way down to the floor. We're going to try that little balance. So you might want to lift your right leg, bend at the knee, and see if you can reach for your foot with your right hand. Harry, awesome. While you're like this, keep sending your heart forward. So a nice big stretch across our tummies and our chests. And then we'll bring that foot back down, reaching with the fingers again. Lovely, Harry. And then we'll come all the way back up. Float your hands down to the ground. Nice and gently, and then bringing your knee back. Let's take a little wiggle of those hips. Anything that feels nice. Knees back down to the ground. Stretching it out. You can take a cat-cow. Is that better? Good boy. So we're going to come into our downward facing dog. So I think you all know your downward dog. You stay that way, Harry. But we're going to press down into our hands. We're going to tuck our toes underneath us, and then we're going to lift our hips up and back. So we want our hips really nice and high. And then we want to work our heels down to the ground. But let's walk our dog. So little bends in the leg. If you want to do what Harry does, he sometimes actually does walk his dog around. Otherwise we're just bending through the knees, wiggling through the hips. This is giving your hamstring muscles, so the backs of your legs, a lovely big stretch. Beautiful. Coming to a nice stillness. Are you back on your mat, Harry? Beautiful. Drop your knees back down to the floor. Now keeping, untouch your toes, so tops of the feet in the ground. Keeping your bottom above your hips. Slide your hands down to the ground. So we're going into our puppy dog pose. That's it, Harry. So bring your bottom back a bit, darling. Bottom back. So your bottom is above your knees. You want your bottom nice and high. Perfect. Melting down to the ground. Can you feel a nice big stretch, Harry?
No, but I can put my head on the floor.
You can put your head down on the floor. You can put your forehead on the floor. This is stretching out through your shoulders, through your armpits, and making your spine lovely and long. Puppy dog pose. So from here, we are going to shuffle all the way down onto our tummies. So you can just send your legs back and come all the way down onto your bellies. Beautiful. Yeah, so we're going to have two little poses here. So we're going to come into our cobra, which is our snake pose. So pressing your hands down, good boy, Harry. Spread through the fingers. You want your hands kind of under your shoulders. As we breathe in, we're going to lift up into our cobra. Now, it doesn't matter if your cobra's all the way down here. You can have a baby cobra, or you can have a big grown-up cobra. Don't come too far, Harry. Lower down a little bit. Bend your elbows. Nice big breath, and relax your shoulders down. Come down a little bit lower, Harry, down here. That's it. good. Bring those feet together. You're a snake, so you've only got a tail. You haven't got 2 feet. Beautiful. And come all the way down. Oh, release. Let your cheek come down to the mat. Just rock those hips from side to side. So we're going to have a little play with 2 back bends. Now the first one is called a locust. What's a locust?
Oh, yeah.
Is it like an insect?
I don't know what a locust is.
No, I don't actually know.
I think I know the pose, but I can't think of it.
And then the second one is called bow pose. So we'll start with our locust. So when you take your hands all the way down, palms down to the floor, that's it. And the other one. You've got 2 arms there, Harry. Take your chin down to the mat, or your nose, whatever feels good. And squeeze your legs together. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's it. Squeeze your legs, all those muscles. So everything's nice and tight. And as we breathe in, we're going to lift our arms, our legs, and our chests up into our locust. So we're a bit like an aeroplane.
Oh, I thought there was another next week. You have to put your legs like something, and then you've got to try and walk.
Oh, I don't know that one, but you keep lifting, guys. Keep lifting. Keep engaging through those legs. One more big breath here. And float back down. Oh, bring your other cheek down to the mat. Shake your hips from side to side. Awesome work, guys. So, final pose is our bow pose. So I want you to all bend your knees and bring your feet in towards your bottoms. Now, can you reach for your feet? If you can't, don't worry. We're going to just reach in that direction, or we're going to do another locust. If you have got your feet, make sure you're holding on tight. That's it. And we're going to bring our chins back to the mat. And as we breathe in this time, we're going to kick our feet into our hands and lift up into our bows. Keep lifting, keep pressing those feet into your hands there. Come out if it feels too strong. Lift a little higher if you can. This is a really nice big deep back bend. One more breath. And gently release. Oh, deep back down. Windscreen wipe your legs. That is,
Oh,
yeah, like your car windscreen wiper.
and wiggle your bottom.
Yeah,
But not too
beautiful.
fast.
Right, well done, guys. So let your feet come back down to the ground. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. And we're going to lift ourselves all the way back up. And then come all the way back into our child's pose. So bottoms back to your heels, that's it. And then walk your hands down. That should feel really nice on your back now. Because we've made it do loads of work, lots of back bending. And now it can have a nice little release. Oh. Beautiful. So nice deep breaths, remember in yoga. We're going to fill our lungs all the way up to the top as we breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to release our breath really slowly. So we've got really long, deep breaths. Beautiful. So when you're ready, let's come back up into our tabletop. And make our way back to downward facing dog. So tuck those toes under and send your hips all the way back.
That's actually quite nice.
Yeah, good. Finally, Harry. So can we have a little go at three-legged dog? So I want you to keep your left leg on the ground, and with a nice straight leg, lift your right leg all the way up as high as you can. Good boy. Keep lifting. Don't worry how high it goes. And put it back down, try the other leg.
Oh, that's going to be better.
It's going to be better. You've got a good leg and a bad leg.
Oh, actually, that is better.
Beautiful. Bring it back down. Well done, guys. Let's walk our hands all the way back to our feet. And then take a little rag doll. So here, I want you to bring your hands and hold onto your elbows. You can keep little bends in your knees here if you need to. We're just going to rock from side to side, like a raggy doll. Raggy dolls, raggy dolls. Nice deep breath. rocking, we're slowly going to uncurl our spine. So we're going to gently lift a little bit higher, little bit higher. Come on, Carrie, keep coming up. And then we're going to gently release and all the way up into our mountain pose. So give everything a little shake. Shake it off. Good boy. Come back when you're ready to mount in. So do you remember the mountain pose, Harry? So you want your feet down on the ground, nice and straight. Lovely. Palms are facing forwards. And roll your shoulders down, stand up nice and tall. Beautiful. As we breathe in, let's sweep our arms out really wide and take our hands all the way up to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, bring them down to your heart. Lovely. Okay, so keeping your hands where they are, we can take a nice big step forwards with our left foot. So this other one, left leg forwards, right heel comes down. So we're coming to our warrior one. So I'll go sideways. So we want our left knee bent and our right heel down. Beautiful. And our hips, remember, actually if we've got little lights on our hips, we want to shine them forwards. So our hips are nice and square. Beautiful. So this is our warrior one. We're going to lift up our hands again. And relax through our shoulders. Beautiful. Oh, spoke too soon. So from our warrior one, toes facing the front of your mat, Harry, the front toes. We're going to take our hands back to our hips. Now this is going to be a bit tricky, Harry. So we're going to do some balancing, okay? So we're going to come into our warrior three, which might be known as aeroplane. So we're going to balance on our front foot, lift our back leg, and sweep our aeroplane wings out to the side. Warrior three. So if you're wobbly, don't worry. If you fall out, don't worry. If you feel nice and balanced, what we're going to try and do is bring the body back up. Reach the arms up to the sky. Whoop, and extend our legs. Well, I have a TV and a wall in my way, so let's come around this side. Into our standing extended leg. Beautiful, Harry.
I want to fall over.
So see if you can then come back through the other way. So standing extended leg. Take it back through to your aeroplane.
Oh, no.
So these are really nice to flow between these two balances. So if you're at home, have a little go. Try and keep your focus. Wow, this is interesting. And then lift it up. Take that leg out. Good boy. And back. Have a little go. This is the last time. See if you can move between the poses without falling over. You can use a little sofa. It helps you when you're ready. We're going to come back. So it's easier to do this when you don't have someone wobbling around in front of you. But it's a nice little one to practice. Just holding a balance is good, but also moving between two balances is super good. So let's try that on the other side, Harry. So back in our mountain pose. Hands come together. This time we're going to step forwards with our right foot. Nice big step. Drop that left heel down. Coming to our warrior one. So remember, the head, hips shining forwards. Bringing that prayer up to the sky. Shoulders relaxing. Lovely. So let's try going into our balances. So do you remember where we went? Hands come down to heart center. And we're going to go into an aeroplane or a warrior three. Keep looking at something, that's it. Then if you want to, we're going to float our arms up and kick our legs forwards. And again, taking it back. Good boy. If you want to just try one, that's absolutely fine. Keep lifting that leg nice and high when you come forward. Last time. Aeroplane. And extend that leg into you. Standing leg extension. It's kind of like a ninja kick. And bring all the way back down. Oh. So Harry, do you remember how we came down into our yogic squat?
Oh no.
We're just going to crouch down all the way to the floor. Beautiful. Now I thought we could have a go at crow. Can you do crow?
I'm not.
Do you want to have a little try? So you come to face me. We're going to put a little cushion in between us so you've got a little pillow. So if you've got a cushion, put one in front so you don't have to worry. Now I want you, Harry, to bring your elbows into those crooks of your knees. So we're going to rest our knees on our elbows. That's it. Bring your hands down to the floor. Start to lift that bottom and lean forwards. Now you need your hands a bit more apart than that, Harry. So bring your hands, that's it. Now a bit closer together so they're kind of hip distance apart. Beautiful. Spread through your fingers. Lift your bottoms and you're going to rest onto your elbows. Your knees are resting on your elbows. Maybe you can lift one leg off the ground and then the other.
Or two.
Or maybe two. Yeah. Awesome, Harry. Beautiful. Well done.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Nothing's going to happen. You did it. Well done. Did it feel okay? That's awesome. I don't think Harry's done that before.
Because I think they're meant to do with hands.
No, you don't have to get your hands done. So just have a play at home. So just make sure you really spread your fingers, make your arms nice and strong. Pull that belly button in again, so all that core control, you've got to be nice and strong. Nice and controlled, and try lifting one leg first. And then maybe lifting another. Well done, awesome. Give your hands a little shake if you did it, well done. And don't worry if you didn't get your feet off the ground, keep having play. One day you'll be a flying crow.
Or don't worry if you didn't do it. Just keep on practicing.
So one more little bit of fun. So we're going to come down to our mats. Give everything a little shake. We don't need that anymore. No. So I want you to bend your legs. Yeah, we can take a little butterfly here. And we're going to take hold of our feet. So we're going to hold onto our feet. We can even hold onto our big toes. That feels good. Otherwise we're going to hold onto the outsides of our feet. It's 12 o'clock, isn't it? Our cuckoo clock is a little bit annoying at 12 o'clock. Now we're going to try and just lean back and gently lift our feet. So we're balancing on our bottoms. That's it. Now can you begin to lift your legs? So if you've got bent knees, that's fine. Or can you straighten your legs all the way up without falling over backwards?
I'm trying.
You can put that pillow behind you if you want.
That's what we're going to do.
So this is called our straddle. You can bring the legs together. You can take the legs apart. You can have a little play. That is a little bit cheating, Harry. And then I wanted everybody to just roll down. So bending those knees, roll all the way down into your happy baby.
Happy baby.
So you know this one, Harry, so we want to bring our knees all the way in towards our shoulders. So we're squeezing our legs down, maybe rocking from side to side. If you like having your legs straight, you can still keep those legs nice and straight like a straddle.
I thought you meant this one.
No, sweetheart. Oh, you can do that if you really want to. And then from here, we'll do what Harry's doing. So we'll just give our knees a nice big hug. Wrap our arms around our legs and rock from side to side.
Also, you're not meant to move your head.
No, just your hips, darling. So this is giving our lower back and our spine a really nice little massage because we've done lots of hard work.
Oh.
So it's letting everything just release. So try changing directions if you're going in circles. Beautiful. And then we're going to finish in Baddha Konasana. So we want the soles of our feet together. Yeah, it's a bit like a butterfly pose. Let your feet drop down to the floor.
Ooh,
And allow your knees to come out to the side. That's it. Beautiful. So I just want you to close your eyes here. Let your shoulders sink down to the ground. And we're going to take 3 nice, deep, long breaths. So when you're ready, inhaling through your nose. Exhale. So 2 more times. In through your nose. Nice big breath all the way. Breathing out through the mouth. gently just roll our way up into a nice comfortable seated position. So coming to the front of your mat, back into cross-legged. Beautiful. Bring your hands onto your knees. And just sitting up nice and tall, shoulders relaxing. Perfect, Harry.
Or just
So we're just slowing everything down, just emptying our mind. And then when you're ready, bringing those hands back in front of your heart. And how do we finish our yoga practice? What do we say? Namaste.
that's not my idea.
Namaste, Harry. Can you say it, please?
Okay, namaste.
Good boy. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll make another video soon, won't we, Harry? Maybe we'll get Mia to join in next time. Maybe not. Maybe in a few years. But thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.